The hottest team in the CFL was back in action tonight for Week 14. Winners of 4 straight, the Riders look to put further distance between themselves and the Eskimos for second in the West. Their opponent, the Ottawa Red Blacks. They look to regain first place in the East with a win over the Green and White. The story of the Riders' win streak has been the play of the Riders' defense and special teams. How about this? Opening kickoff, Marcus Thigpen goes all the way, 98 yards for number 8. The Georgia Swarm returned to the SaskTel Center with fond memories. It was here just last year when they won the Champions Cup, defeating the Saskatchewan Rush. Fast forward a year later, the Swarm seemed to have the Champions Cup hangover earlier in the season, but have stepped it up, winning 3 straight, fighting for a playoff berth. Second quarter, Huskies up 3, loose ball. T-Birds keep it alive. They go the other way. Connor Morgan finishing the alley-oop, fouled in the process. He would make the 3-point play to tie it up at 33. But the Huskies, they score in bunches beyond the arc. Alex Unruh, case in point. 3 of his 16 points on the night. He's not done. More on him later. Shane Osiande, though, he's getting 3 points the old school way. Fouled on the fadeaway, gets the kind bounce, and heads to the line. So you're telling me there's a chance. Summing up the qualifying spots at the Canadian Open in North Battleford, Steve Laycock was down to the C event where he couldn't afford to lose any more draws, needing 3 straight just to qualify. He won 2 in a row and faced Charlie Thomas tonight in the final. There's a lot to be thankful for in Riderville. Winners of 6 of their last 7 games. The Riders took on the Edmonton Eskimos for a Thanksgiving Day contest at Mosaic. Now, with a win, the Riders would match last year's win total and put a stranglehold on second place in the West. The biggest highlight of the first half was this hit on Marcus Thigpen by Nick Usher. That was in the second quarter. It was very quiet, very defensive, especially in this one. Mike Riley, coming off a bad game last week, gets picked off by Ed Gainey. Blades return to the action for the first time since their impressive win in Brandon. Now the Road Warriors had to face the real Warriors in Moose Jaw down at Mosaic Place. We'll pick it up in the first period. Warriors power play. Braden Burke gets a shot on net. Brock Ham can't seem to find it and puts it in his own net. It's 1-0 for the Moose Jaw Warriors. All right, moving on. The Saskatchewan SWAT quickly got a taste of what top-level lacrosse looked like Saturday following a 12-6 loss to the Calgary Mounties. Today, the SWAT looked to respond with a split in the weekend series. Pick it up late in the second with the SWAT up 6-5. Colin Bergloff can't convert the pass down the other way. The Mounties would tie it up. Now, the Mounties tried to flex some muscle as well. Zach Deck will come in and enter your screen saying, "Not on my watch. You're not going after my teammate." He goes after Garrett Hughes. The two would tussle. Game 2 looked like the matchup the Rush expected from the Colorado Mammoth. Physical, tough, and close. Despite the Mammoth pressure, the Rush held off their division rivals to reach their 3rd straight Champions Cup final.